Welcome to AUA, the Adventist University of Africa. This school is an institution of higher education established by the General Conference just 10 years ago. We have seen how God has touched the lives of men and women who come to this campus. They are embraced by a circle of providence. They come here and God transforms their ministries through the dedicated faculty and staff and the wonderful environment and the resources here. We believe that God will do something special with those who come as He has done with those who've been here in the past. God bless you as you take a look at AUA.
In the beautiful country of Kenya, on the campus of Advent Hill, is a chartered Adventist institution established in 2006 with a mission to deliver balanced and dynamic postgraduate education in a Christian context. It endeavors to prepare students for exemplary service in the church, community, and society.
My name is Paco Mokwani. I serve at the General Conference as Associate Youth Director, and I think AUA has done well to prepare me for this task. So I'm grateful because this now becomes relevant to my ministry now as I deal with young people, so that in our research about what they do, how they do, why they do it, we're able to focus on bringing them close to Jesus. Thank you, AUA.
The idea of establishing the Adventist University of Africa was born in September of 2003 when leaders of the three African divisions along with leaders of General Conference came together for a special meeting to vision and plan to organize an Adventist graduate school on the continent of Africa.
The ground was broken on September 13, 2005. The first class started in January 2006, but at Solusi. At that time, in fact, there wasn't a building where they would come to. Because the building that was built at that time was the administration block. And so we were operating from extension campuses. We were operating from Solusi University, Baraton, over here in Kenya, and also at Babcock University in Nigeria. So that's where our students were.
The university has spread throughout Africa with extension campuses in Nigeria, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Ghana, and the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton in Kenya. Plans are underway to establish more campuses in Angola, Zambia, and Madagascar. Since its inception, the university has achieved several infrastructural developments. The administration block, the faculty housing, students' apartments, guest houses, as well as an ultra-modern library equipped with current and history materials, including an African collection.
We had only one building when we came here, which is now used as an administrative block. An individual comes up. He was my friend, the late Jim Cress. He says, if you are building a library, I want to be involved. And sure enough, within a few weeks, it was announced that Jim Cress had identified his friend, Judith Thomas, to help put up a library. It is now towering around here. That's the building you see when you come through the gate, even while you are still out, that there is a university here called Adventist University of Africa.
Faithful to its mission to serve as a center of training for leaders for the continent, AUA welcomed the establishment of the E.G. White Estate Branch Office for Africa. In tandem with the infrastructural development, there has been a tremendous growth in human resource, both the teaching and the non-teaching staff. AUA is deeply committed to building empowering relationships and making a positive difference with the faculty, staff, students, and the community in which it exists.
My being here has greatly opened my eyes. I've been inspired to communicate effectively to people and also to empathize with their situations. So I feel I've been prepared to work with the community. And above all, I'm being geared to move from monoculture, ethnocentric, to cross-cultural perspective. And I am grateful for what I've received from our AUA.
My Master of Arts in Leadership at the Adventist University of Africa has really helped me prepare for the complexities of an international leadership role. I have deeply valued my exposure to cultural and conceptual diversity. During my years at AUA, I greatly appreciated the wisdom and professionalism of the faculty, together with the warmth, energy, and collegiality of my fellow students. Perhaps the biggest blessing of studying at AUA has been the spiritual focus of the curriculum. Thank you, AUA. All praise and glory to God.
As we reflect on the way the Lord has led in the past, we are encouraged for AUA's bright future in the circle of God's providence.
I, Mwai Kibaki, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of the Republic of Kenya, hereby grant the charter to Adventist University of Africa.
From its humble beginning, with only 2 academic programs, pastoral theology and leadership, the university now offers various programs in 2 schools. The Theological Seminary with 6 programs and the School of Postgraduate Studies with 3 programs.
The seminary has about 450 students. Our desire and of course our mission is to train manpower for the church in ministry, leadership, and also in theology on the continent of Africa.
We have Master of Public Health, Master of Business Administration, and Master of Art in Leadership. These 3 programs are geared towards developing leaders and manpower for the church and society, in other words, an African continent and even beyond. We even have it in the future to offer a PhD program, which will be a big boost, a PhD in leadership for the continent.
As a postgraduate institution, AUA is committed to encouraging its faculty, student body, and others to do impact research in response to the community needs.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church is one of the state's greatest partners in the education sector. I am grateful because of the approach and the model of education within the Seventh-day Adventist Church fraternity. A wholesome approach to education, that you're actually teaching and training the whole person, not just the academics, which is very good. Where I think we now need to go to is focus more on strengthening our institutions in leadership, in management, in designing our programs, in engaging with other stakeholders to ensure that we not only just provide education, but we will provide quality education.
An integral ingredient to AUA's future focus is to provide continuous learning and instruction via online education. Infrastructural development of the student and faculty apartments are underway. It is envisaged that in the near future, we shall have a multi-purpose building. As AUA faces the future, it is thankful to God and to its friends, donors, and supporters for their faithful backing of the programs and educational ministry.
Out there, when we're in the field, there are challenges that we have, but when we come to this institution, there's a way in this institution, the library with the materials that it has, the interaction that we have one with another, with the experiences that we have from the various places, It gives us an atmosphere to be nurtured spiritually and be strengthened as we go back to our various places of work, that we be better instrument of service. I know that many leaders in Africa are going to be shaped through this institution, and I want to welcome all those who would love to be in this institution. This is the place to be.
We are thankful for the way the Lord has led AUA through the Circle of Providence. We invite you to join us in embracing the vision of AUA, of educating for eternity, as we continue to develop exemplary leaders for the continent of Africa.